I know everybody always wants to know, what's the vision? What's the vision for MDC? What's next? What's the next product launch? What do we have up our sleeves? What's happening now? What's going to be new, right? We get this question all the time, over and over and over again. But MDC is a bus. Some of y'all are like, I would never get on a bus. Fine, it's a private jet, okay? And for those who don't care, it's a VW Beetle. Todd. It's just a vehicle. Our company is the vehicle, all right? So I want to ask you guys, what is your vision? I have a vision for the company. Josh has a vision for the company, but in many ways, we've already fulfilled that. From 10 years ago to today, we have brought about exactly what we thought we were going to do. Now, the next 10 years is going to be uncharted territory for all of us. We're in a very interesting time in our life right now. First of all, we live in the age of information, and our attention spans are less than 3 seconds. How many of you guys have teenagers in your life right now? You understand their attention spans are very, very short. And we've brought this culture of instant satisfaction. We have this culture now of instant expectation. We've bred a culture of no grit. How many of you have served in the military? Raise your hand. Judy, Phil. If you could summarize in a sentence what grit means to you, what do you think what would you say?
Keep going even when you want to stop.
Embrace the suck. Okay, so there's something wrong with the culture that we have now, and that is that we don't have grit anymore. We expect things to happen for us. Now, much of that is because our generation had people before us that were much tougher than us. How many of you guys have any spoiled kids? Chris Robinson, raise your hand, bro. You brought them to Cabo. But we didn't get to be that spoiled, did we? How hard was it for us growing up? How hard was it for your parents growing up? What about your grandparents? What about your grandparents? Some of our grandparents lived through the Holocaust. Some of our grandparents had to immigrate across oceans, and many of them died. Did we forget where we came from, y'all? Because I guarantee our children today don't have any idea what it was like back then. Enter network marketing. We live in this instant society. We don't even make our own rice anymore, y'all. We can throw it in the microwave. We have instant popcorn, instant tea, instant coffee, instant everything. And we don't even value what it means to embrace the suck, embrace the wait. Why are we like that? And so when everybody asks me, what are you going to do next, Jenna? I ask you the same thing. What are you going to do? We built a ship. We built a lifeboat, and it wasn't easy. We didn't have a lot of investors. In fact, we had 0. We had one man who worked his butt off as an affiliate like you guys, who saved his money to put this company together. We didn't have paid actors to be leaders here. I say paid actors because that's what they are. I had offers. I turned them down because I wanted to stand in front of the crowd and be able to say, you can do it too. I wanted to earn that. And I wanted to believe that there was integrity left in this industry. This industry took this crazy, wild turn, and I don't know what went wrong. But in an age of information and technology, it's going to take a whole lot more than a fancy bus to get us to where we're going. It's going to take you guys, the influencers, to develop the grit that our grandparents had to drive the bus to the promised land. The fact is your private jet is here. Your bus is here. And sometimes you got to get the wrong people off the bus in order to get the right people on the bus. And so I don't want to waste not 1 second talking about who left the bus because it was their stop. It was their stop. And so we wish them well. But guess what? The right people do not get on the bus until the wrong people are off the bus. And we're in an interesting time now in not only my daily choice history, but in network marketing history. We're at crossroads. You guys know Moses parted the seas. He created a divide, right? He walked right down the middle, and the seas parted. What that means to me is there's two ways you can go with this. You can go light or you can go dark. You can go left or you can go right. But I do believe that there are a tale of two cities happening in our timeline right now. And it depends on what you're looking at. Because the truth is the only thing that separates us is our own perspective. When your children, your spoiled children, tell you how hard it is, what do you tell them? You do not even know what was hard. My 18-year-old now, bro, God help me. Mom, I need $40 for a haircut. Bro, I don't care about your hair. Why do I have to give you money for a haircut? When I was 18-year-old, you were born and I was homeless. Like, let's talk about that for a second. I wasn't worried about your haircut. Okay, like, it's perspective. The only thing that ever separates us is our own minds. Everything else is the same. And the truth is, nothing in the entire universe exists without first being a thought. Look around. The chair that you're sitting in was somebody's idea first, right? The hats you're wearing, the clothes you're wearing, the cups in front of you. Somebody was like, you know what would be a good idea? To drink water out of a cup. Like, somebody had to think of it first. And so, if that's the truth, then we can literally create whatever we want. Now, I'm not going to get religious on y'all. Not today. That's Sunday. But the creative power is within you. The kingdom of God is within. Okay? Which means this. You were given the power to decide, to kill off all other options, to not just wait on the fence, wait for somebody else to decide for you, but you have the ability and the power within you right now to decide what you're going to do with this opportunity and where you're going to drive the bus. Because you guys think that we're the pilots of this jet. We're not. We're the architect. You're the pilot. So please tell me where we're going, because we are here to serve you. We're not your boss. You're in this industry because you didn't want one. So what is your vision? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Because the truth is, you could get there by a train, you could take a horse, you could take a bus, you could take a car, you could hitchhike the way there. It's your destination and it's your journey. But only you decide how fast you're going to get there and what vehicle you're going to be in. And so we thank you for choosing our vehicle. But I want to ask you to think about tonight and through the rest of this trip, what is your vision for yourself? Because if you're waiting for somebody to give you a vision or a magic product or anything else, there are people that have achieved way more with much less. And so that can't be it. There are people succeeding in network marketing right now with a crappy website. You guys have all the bells and whistles. You have reports that you never even looked at. Like, we've got everything here. What do we have that they don't have? We have heart, we have soul, and we have each other. And so now's the time, more than ever before, to come together. We created a marketplace because we believed in unity, because we believed in collaboration, because we believe that we're better together than we are in individual silos. The ego lives in the individual silos. The ego is our false self. The ego is your meat suit that you're all standing in. We look around and think we're different, but in reality, we're all the same. So what is your vision? Is it $5,000 a month? Is it limited to a monetary number? Or is it freedom? What does freedom look like for you? Is it traveling the world? Is it experiencing life? Is it living to your full expression of self? Because we live in a culture that suppresses it. We live in a culture that says you have to be like everybody else. You have to fall in line. The military is very good at this, yes. But But right now, I want to challenge you guys to really dig deep. What is it you always wanted to do? Where is it you've always wanted to go? What are we waiting for? We have dream trips, for God's sake. We have no excuses. And any excuses we have are self-fulfilled and self-made. And so I want you guys to think about this as you go throughout this experience this weekend. And as you collaborate and are working with other people, maybe you've never met before. New faces, old faces. Todd, old face, sorry. Just kidding. But get to know each other, okay? Because we're on this life raft together. And I believe we are setting an example for not only our company, but for the rest of the network marketing industry. Because I believe the right people are already here. But y'all forgot how to build fires. It's not our job to build your fire. You have the tools to build your own fire. Light your fire and spread it. Spread it as far as you can, because you know what? Ignorance on fire beats knowledge on ice. Every single time. Get excited and be ruthless. Are you in? Are you out? This train is moving, with or without you. Like, are you coming? Are you not? Can you feel it or can you not? Do you have a heartbeat or do you not? Like, what do you want in this life? And why do you tell yourself you can't get it? Go get it. What are you waiting for? The world is yours. We live in a free country, y'all. Most of us. Now, a lot of us here, right? So what are we waiting for? Nobody has to give you permission to live your best life. And that little voice in your head that's telling you that it's not the right time, it's not the right product, it's not the right event, it's not the right people. You guys, these are self-made prophecies we put in our own minds. Instead of being influenced by the world, why don't we stand up and be the influencers for once? It's our time. I used to speak out about this all the time, and I realized it wasn't my time. I wasn't ready, and neither was the world. But I believe that time is now. And I believe the world is ready, and I believe you guys are ready. You have generals that literally serve you in this company. We have no other reason to have this company in existence other than because we believe that our job is to unleash the power within people around us. That's it. We don't need the money. Our house is paid off. I have chickens. I don't need to go get groceries. I'm fine. I have a greenhouse. I'm good. Like, I left that lifestyle behind because I realized it was not fulfilling to me. But we didn't leave MDC behind because we believe that people literally just need to hear about themselves and know what is possible. And so tonight, when you go to bed tonight, I want you to think about this. What are you going to accomplish when you leave here this weekend? And what are you going to take with you? And what matters so much to you that you are willing to look stupid? That you're willing to sound crazy? What matters to you to the point where you're going to get on the phone call, like with anybody, literally go through your phone and say, you know what, I am so freaking excited. I can't even explain to you why I'm excited, but I'm so excited because I know that I can see my future now. And because I can see my future and I know exactly where I'm going, I want to know what yours is. Why don't we ask everybody, what is your future? What is your end goal look like? Because I know for me, I want to see you guys all live to your fullest potential. I didn't have a lot of network marketing experience before I came here. I had a little bit, not as much as Todd, okay? But I had a vision, and I had a dream, and had belief in this industry that it could really, really make a difference. And you know what? My heart was absolutely shattered when I saw what was going on in the network marketing industry, which is why we created a whole new company to be the integrity and to be the light, to be the ball of energy that need to be released to the world. Like, I believe that. I turned down a lot to be here because I really believed that we could all rise up together. So you guys got to believe that too. So, back to you guys. Tonight, we're going to set our intentions. And tomorrow, when we're on our cruise, we're going to let it go. Because when you want to manifest or bring anything into your life, you have to let go. You have to let go of the expectation. You have to let go of how you think it's supposed to unfold. You have to let go of your deepest, darkest fear. Some of us, our biggest fear is financial ruin. I already went through that. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I lost everything. I've been homeless. I've had my whole family abandon me before. There's literally nothing I can't do. And our grandparents and our great-grandparents have experienced this as well. We get so distracted, so easily distracted, and we waste our time, we waste our energy. We spend hours scrolling and comparing who's doing what, who's going where, who's doing this, who's doing that. But you know what? You guys owe it to yourselves to rise up. Rise up. Stand up. Rise up. Call everybody you possibly are in contact with. Rise up. And be the change. Because nobody can be the change for you. Only you can change yourself. And if you do just that, we change the entire universe. Forever. So everybody, reality, like let's all stand. We're going to make a little promise to ourselves today, okay? Ready? All right, here we go. You guys repeat after me. I am powerful beyond measure. I am already a success. I am going to take the torch to another. And I will not quit. I will not quit. Because if you quit on yourself. You don't hurt us, you hurt you. So stick with this, okay? Because your vision can come true here. And how I know that is because you have owners at the top of this bus that have built a dream scenario for you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. I truly, truly do. And I want you guys to all see what we have here. And I hope that we can do that this weekend with just a little bit of vision. Just a little bit of vision. Look around, you guys. You're in Cabo. Like, don't get so stuck in your phone that you can't see what's around you in the literal physical reality, because all it takes is one idea to catch fire. But I want you to light that fire within, because you don't have to wait for anybody to light that fire. You can light it your damn self. So when we leave here on this trip, ignite the flame. Ignite the flame. Because it doesn't matter what you say to people. You can't say it wrong when your flame is lit. Let's light it up, you guys. Who's with me? Let's do this. You guys can be seated. Thank you. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. Now, tomorrow we're going to be on a cruise. Now, I don't know who timed this up. We're going to be out in the middle of the ocean in a full moon. I don't know whose idea was that. But there's something magical that happens when the water and the moon combine. So what I'm trying to say to you guys tonight is write this down. Write your goal down. Write it on paper, because literally you're taking your idea from the mental world and you're putting it into the physical reality. And if you can do that, you can manifest it into your vision, because the truth is there is no poverty. Poverty's man-made. We invented that. There is no illness. We invented that too. Everything you don't like in the world, we created. We were given free will. We can determine the course of our life. We can change the direction at will. You're not a tree. Get up and move. We can do this, you guys. All it takes is a little fire. But fan that damn flame. And some of you guys came here, you didn't bring a match. You came here with an empty kerosene candle. Well, guess what? I'm here to let you know you are the fire. Be the fire. And get out there and tell the tell the entire world, because we're not going away. We could have quit a long time ago. We should have quit a long time ago, but we won't quit. We're that stubborn because we know our purpose. We know our purpose. Our purpose is to free humanity. That's it. It's to bring freedom to the masses. We know our mission. We know our vision. And I'm sick and tired of telling it to y'all because it's not about me. It's not about Josh. It's not about anybody else. It's not about top leader this. It's not about idolizing the gurus. That is old news. And no one cares about that anymore. It's about you. You guys are the change. You guys are the real people that are going to bring world change. And that's why we're here still, because we serve you. So thank you guys for being here today. And I'm honored to be a co-architect of our ugly little bus that's turning into a private jet. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your evening.